Wrapped up warm as if it's the middle of December right here. Gotta say, that is it's September. He's got the bloody hat. It's a beautiful evening.
It's a nice evening at the moment. It only won't be at 10 o'clock.
Jesus. Hello, it is Saturday the 14th of September 2024 and it's match day once again, or match evening. It's 8 o'clock, well, it's 6:30 on a Saturday for an 8 PM kickoff at Dean Court. It's AFC Bournemouth versus Chelsea. I'm Colin, that's Big Tail. It's our first game of the season together. First Bournemouth game. To be fair, there's only been 2 home games so far.
Really close to Kendal where I was last week.
Yes, if you haven't seen it, check out Big Tail's non-league vlog from last week. Kendal Town versus, what was it, Celtic allotment?
West allotment Celtic.
To be fair, it was actually...
And they played in green and white hoops.
To be fair, it seemed like actually quite a good game.
It was a cracker.
But the most interesting thing is that Kendal's, I didn't realise their nickname is the Mint Cakes?
Yeah,
the
Mint Cake.
The Mint Cakes, okay. Whatever. Anyway, we're back. Premier League action. We welcome Chelsea to Dean Court. So, the roller coaster and the circus that is Chelsea FC. We don't need to go through all the signings they've made, all the craziness with the ownership behind the scenes. I'm hoping for an entertaining game. The way we play, the way Chelsea play, it should hopefully be entertaining. Well, I hope it's high scoring, but for us, obviously, it's going to be 0-0, isn't it, like last season? Anyway, so.
Great comment on the radio today saying, you hear about split dressing rooms, you don't hear about split boardrooms, which Chelsea seem to have at the moment.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
If it can go wrong, it goes wrong for Chelsea. Full control, doesn't it?
I'm not going to go into the politics of it, but ownership's a bit crazy at Chelsea at the moment. But their policy of signing young players on long contracts, it might work in the long run. There's been some reassuring signs, I would say, for Chelsea fans. Their performance against Wolves, where they won 6-2, was it? Pretty encouraging. Well. And they only drew a Palace, but they should have probably won that last week as well. So, you know, I think I don't know if the Chelsea fans are still a bit unsure. I'm a bit unconvinced by their manager, Maresca, who got Leicester promoted last season, but from what I saw, the Leicester fans weren't happy with his style of play. It sounded very much like Parker ball when we had Scott Parker. So it would be interesting to see how it progresses. But today, I'm going to say, let's say 4-3. Let's have a big scoring, exciting game, which we come on top of. What do you reckon?
I think we'll win 2-1. It's funny because when I was a kid, you know, really young kid, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, I used to follow Chelsea, as you like kids do. And they had players like Bobby Tamlin, Charlie Cook, and a bit later on they had a guy called Peter Osgood, played up front, played for England at that time, very good centre forward. Now I always remember I was playing kids game and he came and kicked off. It's funny, he was famous because when he played for Southampton, when they won the FA Cup, he nicked it, put it in his boot, and drove off with the FA Cup. The FA Cup was massive in those days, but it was funny.
And who were you supporting in those days?
Oh, Chelsea, Liverpool. I was about 5 or 6 years old.
He was a Palace fan.
Oh, I was a Palace fan.
Plastic.
Plastic. Older, yeah.
Anyway, so I'm hoping for an exciting game. And on the injury front for us, the only real, obviously Kepa's not going to be in goal. He can't play against his parent club, so Travers will be in goal this evening. Which,
no worries about that.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. You know, it's a good opportunity for him. If he has a good performance, he might make a decision for Iraola when Kepa is back next week. You know, Kepa did okay against Everton last week. And Dango sadly got injured during the international break, which is actually a shame because he's been playing some of the best football for us over the past couple of weeks. But apart from that, and obviously Tyler Adams, I mean, yeah, we don't talk about Tyler Adams, the enigma that is Tyler Adams. But yeah, apart from that, fully fit side for us. So let's go to Dean Court. Is that a Christmas wreath? Is that a Christmas wreath over there?
It is.
Wow, a bit keen. Or is it an autumn? Maybe it's a Halloween thing or autumn thing. Jeez. You see in the background, beautiful, beautiful evening for football here on the south coast. Not used to getting football this early. It's so quiet. It's lovely. Lovely stroll through the park, and I'm interested to see how the underpass looks here. I've seen some videos online that local artists have been redesigning the underpass, so it's all themed to AFC Bournemouth. So I'm very interested and excited to see how it looks. We're just about to turn the corner. The crab. Cherries right there. The football. Maybe they're not finished it yet. Oh, there look. Devon's half wide. Football. What does that say? Anything is possible. Does it? Very nice. Sandcastles. AFC Bournemouth logo. And there's Cherry Bear at the end. And it's through. Yeah, they've not finished that yet. Team's out, so as expected, Travers in goal. Interestingly, Senesi starting, Hoysen on the bench. Philip Billings on the bench as well, that's good. Good to see him back. Brooks on the bench as well, Sinisterra on the bench. No Dango, obviously. Evan Nilsson up top. Yeah, it's pretty much full strength, as we expected, apart from Travers. But I would argue that that is still pretty much full strength with Travers in goal. So good.
I thought Sinisterra might have got back in with Dango out though.
Sinisterra's a good impact player though. Bring him on 75 minutes. That's what you want.
So
Yes, private as well. So yes, 4-3. No, I'll say 4-2 now. One less goal for Chelsea.
2-1, I've been 1-0 down.
We were just reminiscing over Gareth Stewart against Wickham back in probably 2000, 2001.
A long time ago.
We had an absolute worldie against Wickham Wanderers. Never forget that game. Anyway, we're at Dean Court. Wait, oh look, Villa have equalised. What a surprise. 2-2. I'm assuming it's going to be squeaky bum time for Everton now until the end. The atmosphere is building. It's a party atmosphere. I just seen, I think Watkins has just missed, not really a sitter, but oh no, it's Rogers, it's Morgan Rogers. No, it was Watkins. No, it was Watkins. Who the thought? Morgan Rogers, the Bournemouth, the Scott Parker flop, flourishing at Villa. Not been round this end in ages. Yeah, I think that was at the end. Also just reminiscing about the old newsstand at the old Dean Court, behind the North Stands where it used to be. And the smell from the toilets. Never forget.
Never forget that. Not for a minute, it was evil. You could cut it with a knife, it was horrible. I remember coming one League 2 game on a Tuesday night, about 3,000 people. Steve Fletcher had just signed. The smell was unbelievable.
They used to have a bit of the wall from the newsstand still here. I don't know if it is still here, it's all overgrown now. Oh, memories. Full moon, I think. Is that a good sign? Oh no, it's not a full moon. Is that a good sign? Is that a good omen? We'll soon find out. The sun is setting. It's about 6:30? No, 7:30?
There's a moon.
It's the moon! And there's a police drone. We're going past the Chelsea fans. It's time. It's Premier League, Saturday evening action. That sounds really cringe. I'm going to end it here. Up the chest. One thing I will say, that East Stand bar, that bar is behind the East Stand. Really quiet, really nice. You know, if you're looking for a drink before the game, don't go to the one by the North Stand, the Great Escape. Come to the one behind the East Stand. There was no one there. It was dead. Get served really quickly. You know, I was taking the piss out of Big Tail for wearing a hat. It's actually really cold now. Smuggins over here. I've got my hands in my pocket. My God, it's chilly.
Sacked by Southampton.
I don't know if you can tell from the camera, but that sky over the North Stand looks stunning. What a night for footy. Hey, Big Tail.
Hiya.
Woo. I thought that shot was quite artistic, so I think I'll put that in. I have been truly spoiled tonight by Big Tail. What a treat. Thank you so much. And a hot chocolate to come as well. Say, this hot chocolate from the little cake stand behind the South Stand, really good. Highly recommend. I know you gave that away, someone did. penalty. Evan Nielsen completely taken out by Sanchez there. I thought that was a red, giving him a yellow. I don't know what the rules are now. That was pretty bad. Took him out. That's 6 yellow cards already. He hasn't? No, he hasn't. 6 yellow cards already. Smith's just been booked for complaining. I thought it was a clear penalty from what we saw, but it looked like it should have been a red for Sanchez. Interesting. Come on, Evan Nielsen. Come on. Let's get his first goal. Come on, come on. That was a good save to be fair. Bugger. God's sake. This game. On further reflection, maybe it wasn't that great a penalty. It was a good height for Sanchez. Still a strong hand though. Oh, he just needs his first goal. I really think there's going to be someone sent off in this game.
Taylor's lost it, hasn't he?
Yeah, Taylor's not having a good game. Anthony Taylor's not having a good game. So half time, Bournemouth 0, Chelsea 0. I've got to say, we played some bloody good football. We've been really good. First 15, last 15 and a half. Quality all over the pitch. Back line been insane. Adam Smith's having a great game. Tavernier as well. Should be winning with so many chances. It's interesting that there's been a lot of shots from distance, which we don't normally do. So it's obviously something we've been very overly said to do. So yeah, it's a shame Evan Nielsen missed that penalty. It was quite an easy one to save, I'd say, but still a strong hand. I just wanted to get that goal. But yeah, I think we've been playing really well. Some good stuff. So we continue on in the second half. Thoughts?
Yeah, I think Tavernier's played very well. He was due a good game, so yeah, I enjoyed it. It was good half.
It was breathless, very fast, wasn't it? Yeah. Chelsea
back four don't generate a lot of confidence. They're big, but they're not.
No, yeah, Chelsea's back line are a bit suspect. There's been a few misplaced passes, and yeah, they like to play out from the back, and there's been a few times we've almost caught them out. Yeah, Sanchez is a good keeper. But I think you see their strength is on the counter, but we're sort of nullifying that threat at the moment. Nicholas Jackson, he's having a really bad game, honestly. They've got him in his back pocket with Senesi and Tabani. Quality. So yes, more of the same, please.
I wouldn't swap our back four for their back four.
No.
Got me out on because it's bloody freezing.
It's actually quite warm in the south stand, but it's cold down here. Anyway, more of the same, please. I'm not going to say 4-2 now, I'll say 2-0. Up the chest.
Yeah. 2-1, still say 2-1.
Offside. Evan Nielsen has scored, but it was offside, and I think 5 minutes after the flag went up, he scored. It was a good header though. That's close. Great move. Oh my god, even Christie almost scored. My word. Batter them. The old trademark trout for Chelsea. Since they've made those subs, Felix and I can't remember the other guy came on, Chelsea have been much more in the game. Alright, much on top. Yeah, I knew that. Philip Billing coming on, first appearance of the season. Off for Cliver. Offside anyway. coming on. Tavernier. Tavernier's had a really good game to be fair. He's absolutely shattered. Yeah. Go for it. Nkunku, guy came on. 1-0 Chelsea. It was a great, good run to be fair. He wormed around 3 or 4 players. Not really deserved to be fair. 5 minutes ago, that's harsh, very harsh, but it was a great run, good move. And he's booked someone else! Ashley Taylor's just building their players. It's because I said Chelsea didn't look like scoring, didn't it? And now they just bloody fucking scored. Gutting. Right, so walking away from the ground, final score, Bournemouth 0, Chelsea 1. Pretty gutting. First 70 minutes I thought we were absolutely outstanding, played some really good stuff, we played some lovely football. Across the pitch, the back line kept Chelsea at bay, kept Nicholas Jackson, Cole Palmer and team at bay. I thought Tavernier had a good game. Travers didn't have much to do, but from what he had to do, he did well. Then after 70 minutes, Chelsea made the subs, and yeah, we sort of tired. And yeah, to be fair, Sancho had a quite good cameo. To be fair, I thought Chelsea overall were pretty. I wouldn't say they were poor. They weren't poor, but they were. You know, they've got a load of superstars in their team. They look like a mid-table team to me. Very unlucky. Obviously, the penalty miss as well. Very gutting, but yeah, I mean, encouraging again. We played really well. I mean, we played like, eventually we're gonna absolutely tonk a team 4-5-0. Surely we've got Southampton coming up in a couple of weeks, so maybe that's the one. But yeah, disappointing, but you know, encouraging performance again. We just need to take out chances. We had so many. Oh, actually, shout out for Sanchez in goal for Chelsea. He had a really good game. Made a load of saves. He kept them in it, to be honest.
Yeah, he was the man of the match for me, Sanchez.
Yeah, I thought he was really good. Yeah, so anyway, what's your overall thoughts on that big test?
I'm just very disappointed, really. I thought we deserved to get something out of it. Shame we missed the penalty. But I think we're going to be okay this season. But it was just, yeah, very disappointing because I thought we were the better side for the majority of the game.
The hat is off after that stress. The hat has come off. So back in the car, as you can tell by the blurriness, one thing we didn't mention, that game will now hold a world record. It was the most cards issued in a Premier League game ever. 14 cards. I think it was 8 for Chelsea, and then I guess that's 6 for us, isn't it, if my maths is correct. I have to say, Anthony Taylor was shocking this evening. He's a good referee usually, no issues with him, but he was so card happy, it was actually embarrassing. Like, he was, I mean, there was fouls, yes, but seeing all the cards, you think it was a dirty game. It wasn't a dirty game at all. It wasn't. There was no bad challenges, there was no handbags between the players. Just a card-happy referee. He booked 2 people on the benches. I don't know who he booked. It's probably one of our guys. So yeah, that's one thing to mention. I don't know what was wrong. I normally sort of rate him as a referee, but he had a really poor game. I don't know why he was so card-happy. I don't really understand it. Who knows? Anyway, disappointing evening. Promising signs. Another thing, I hope Evan Nielsen gets his first goal soon. So unlucky with that penalty. He should have just levered it. What was it you were saying? Like, even I could see where he was going to put that.
Yeah.
Big Tail should be the penalty coach.
It was very obvious where he was going to put it. It was a good save, but it was off the ground. It was, you'd expect a quality keeper to save it.
Yeah.
To be honest, man of the match is not without doubt was the Chelsea keeper.
Sanchez was their man of the match. He kept a lot of good saves. He did keep him in it.
And his catching as well. He was super.
Yeah, he's a good keeper. He's a good keeper. Anyway, disappointing evening. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, why not give it a thumbs up? Why not subscribe? More vlogs coming up in the next couple of weeks and months, as usual. We'll be back in a couple of weeks' time. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Enjoy the Southampton game. I will be out of the country.
The Ryan Fraser derby. Whoop, whoop.